Video 30. meditationguide.org.
Here is how you create abundance with your higher vibration. Set your intention to whatever it is you wish to accomplish. Take physical action and do the activity to the best of your ability. If you don't have the capability, learn from someone who already knows how to do it well. Practice and keep improving until you begin to flow with it. Have no expectations and not attached to outcomes. Have flexible consciousness. When things do not go as you intend, do not fret. Allow your mind to relax and look at it from a different angle so you can gain insight and come up with new solutions. Allow things to be accomplished in different ways, not just one way. When you allow yourself to approach life in an easygoing manner, your life will start to flow fluidly, because you operate through unconditional happiness. Are there no problems in life? There are still challenges, but you look at them and feel fine. You are not bogged down, but perceive these situations from your higher frequency, thus, you don't feel stressed out. By dealing with problems through inner peace, you can still feel at ease, hence, your sense of joy does not diminish. You still feel good, and have compassion towards yourself, others, and the difficult circumstances, but you don't lower your energy into unhappiness. Therefore, you can create more freely when you enjoy what you're doing. Things are getting done in a flexible manner, and you're doing it from a state of bliss. Do you see how this can benefit you immensely when you live this way? The egoic approach is always limited, and at some point, it will produce dissatisfaction, because it keeps judging itself and others. No matter how much it achieves, it will get used to it, thus, your ego becomes bored, and begins to chase after something else to make itself feel happy. However, with higher consciousness, you're not chasing after anything to make yourself feel good, since you're already unconditionally joyful. Your happiness itself. Do you see the distinction? In order to feel it, you need to allow yourself to heal your negative emotions, and letting go of judgments, limiting thoughts and belief systems. The more you do that, the easier you rise into your higher frequency, because you offer no resistance to inner peace. This is your natural state, a place of balance and expansion. 2. You don't fear anything. Question: if I'm not afraid of anything, will I become reckless and harm myself or harm others? Answer: no, not at all. Remember, you have access to your higher awareness, which gives you wisdom, therefore, you do no harm and enjoy creating benefits. When you encounter something dangerous, your intuition will guide you to step aside, hence, you're not in harm's way. The more you can connect to your inner peace, the better you can discern. This gives you the ability to make good decisions. When you're not fearful, you will feel tremendously free in how you live in your life. You don't worry about things, and this gives you comfort. You know everything will be fine because you don't respond in a stressful manner. Your inner happiness will show you how to be, and enjoy life in a simple way. Question: what if I'm still fearful about something? Answer: well, learn from it. Face your fear, and don't hate the agitated feeling. Do it through neutrality. Relax, and observe the anxiety inside you without judging. Just be with it, and realize it's neither good nor bad. Yes, it may seem daunting, but continue to witness it without being afraid. You don't fight with it or run away from it. After a while, the uneasiness will subside, because you're not caught up in it since you're a neutral observer and not dwelling in unhappiness. Practice this every time you feel anxious about something. Fear is not your enemy. It's just a warning system. Therefore, acknowledge it, breathe deeply and calmly, and allow yourself to come back into balance once again where you feel at peace. Thank you, fear, I love you, I accept you as you are. You realize this moment is good enough, and fear has no power over you. This permits you to gain insight into why you were fearful in the first place. You were caught up in judging yourself, judging others, judging the situation, and identified it as bad or not good enough. Now that you recognize what your mind was doing and you're not entangled in it, you feel liberated. Question: what if I'm afraid of things that are outside of me, such as snakes and bad people? Answer: well, it's how you respond to things. The fight or flight instinct is helping you to survive, and your higher awareness gives you wisdom. Therefore, Step aside when you see a snake. Be respectful towards it, and let it go on its way. It's the same with bad people. If someone is threatening you, relax for a moment, and look at the situation without being scared. Your higher awareness will give you many options of how to face it without resorting to violence. When you stand your ground in inner peace, the other person who tries to bring you down will have a hard time, and more likely to walk away because you don't align with their negative energy. You see, in order to be in conflict, both parties must be in lower vibrations. If you're in a higher frequency, then it does not match. When you're unconditionally happy, you're not fearful anyway. Hence, allow yourself to feel balanced, and you will always know what to do without playing the blame game. 3. You don't hate anything. When you have a strong dislike or hateful feeling towards something, it keeps you in a lower vibration, thus, true happiness escapes you. Yes, you can still have preferences of likes and dislikes, but when you don't get what you want in life, don't fly off the handle and become hateful. If you do, it's like you put yourself into a prison of unhappiness. Your mind gets dark and heavy, which can produce physical illness or mental imbalance. Therefore, allow your consciousness to feel bright and light through practicing meditation and mindfulness, thus, you don't have hatred towards anything. Should your mind get dark, let yourself be with it, and observe it through non-judgment. Love it unconditionally. Once you feel at peace with it, the darkness will become lighter. Hence, you lose the hostility, and you can create a joyful existence through being in harmony with yourself and others. Question: what about dangerous things? Should I not hate the things I dislike, such as chemicals, bad politicians, or nasty animals? Answer: well, hatred only keeps you in lower vibration and makes you feel tense. Instead of doing that, just be aware of the danger that could cause injury. Being aware through a state of neutrality actually relaxes you. And in this peaceful mindset, you have access to wisdom. Therefore, you stay away from poisonous chemicals. Choose to work with people, politicians, who are kind, and those who strive to create benefits for others. And respect animals without feeling nervous. An animal is less likely to harm you when you're calm and collected. However, if you have fear, it can sense your anxiety, and is more likely to attack. This is because similar vibrations are attracted to one another. Hence, it's good to stay in your higher vibration, and be compassionate to yourself and others.
End of video 30. meditationguide.org